Okay. No, it's nothing. I just feel a little odd. You might not want to get too close to that. I'm gonna touch it. Hello? Fiona. Hey, you're a teacher's wife. Or girlfriend, I think. Just noticed? What an odd boy. Very odd. I'm a bit lost. Would you mind guiding me? You should be able to see the way. I can't see too well. I'm Fiona. I think that was it. You, yes. You smell like tears. I'll call you Crybaby. No, I have no soul anymore. Just little teeny shards. It's his fault, all of it. Even the fact I won't be reborn. He's always been that way. Letting his hair grow long. I'm sure he learned how to cut it a long time ago. Honestly, it's so impy of him to be unable to forget. He needs to break things off. He's not going to get anywhere dragging around all that weight. Not even knowing that, for all his smarts. What? Not even knowing that, for all his smarts, it pisses me off. He's an stupid. What? Stupid ma. What? No, I'm not heavy. Sure, I did eat a lot, but I kept things under control. Let's go. I don't... What is... Okay. A burgundy storybook. There was a little house deep in the woods. In this little house lived a mother, a father, and a girl. Their lives were very needy, but the mother and father were kind, and the girl could put up with hunger. It happened very suddenly. Her mother, as if a changed person, began treating her daughter coldly. As soon as her father went out, her mother dragged the girl out into the woods and told her this. There's no more food for you. You can't come back home. The woods were dark, and she didn't know her way back. The girl closed her eyes and thought, why? Is it because I'm weak, that there's no food for me? As she mumbled to herself, a lone boy talked to the girl. I'll be strong so you can be weak. The girl was terribly surprised, and she said, yes, that's right, before falling asleep. The girl renounced having to face up to herself. Oh, so that was Letty and Rick's story, I guess. A Vermilion storybook. There was a white house near a flower garden. In this white house lived a mother, a father, and a girl. The father rarely came home to the house. The mother was old and frail, so the girl did various tasks in her stead. One day, on an errand, the girl broke a promise with her mother and picked flowers in the garden. The girl went to her grandmother's house with a kind person she met there. After the girl fetched some medicine, she returned to her grandma's room to find that she'd been eaten by a wolf. The girl was terribly scared and could not move from the spot. Then the wolf drew near her. The moment the wolf reached for the girl, the wolf was cut in twain. Behind the wolf stood her father, wielding an axe. The girl trembled at the sight of the slaughtered wolf and her red-stained father. Afterwards, the girl ran all the way back home and locked herself in her room. There was the voice of her father. There was the voice of the girl too. Father killed a person, but wasn't it me who's most to blame? Was that father? Was it a person? The more she thought about it, the more the scene was jumbled in her head, so she decided not to think. The girl renounced having to acknowledge anything. Huh? That was Chelsea's story. A turquoise storybook. There was a large house in a large city. In this house lived a mother, a father, a boy, the boy's brother and sister, and many other people. The boy had many things forced upon him, and he grew tired of it all. He found fun in sneaking out of his large house to adventure outside, then telling his mother of his escapades. Many of the stories were lies, but his mother delighted at them and patted him on the head. One day, lightning struck, and father's castle was ruined. The castle crumbled. There was no money left, and the last time the boy saw his father, he was floating in midair. The boy informed his mother, but his mother said this. What are you saying at a time like this? We're all very exhausted right now. Don't tell me such lies again. The boy tried to lead his mother to father again and again, but she let go of his hand every time. After some time, the boy's brother and sister led their mother toward where father was. When I say it, you say it's a lie. Why? Is it because they have something and I have nothing? Did you know they were all lies before? Is it okay if you don't know they're lies? The boy renounced having to improve himself. That's Joshua's story. Oh. A Black Storybook. There was a little town deep in the woods. In this little town, there lived many people. They all lived healthy lives without sickness, and it struck suddenly one stormy night. A curse was laid on the forest. Many victims of the curse died every day, but a single girl did not fall victim to the curse. Many people felt pity for the girl, who had lost her family to the curse, and invited her to their homes. Yet the curse came once more, and the girl lost another family. After losing a fifth family, she met a person in a church who offered her an apple. This apple carries the curse of death. With this you can go to heaven, with the rest of them. But the girl refused, and that person too died of the curse. The girl deeply regretted not eating that poison apple. Soon the girl began to harbor hatred for a living. The girl renounced having any attachment to life. This smell. There are books here. Then, maybe this is that library we used to go to. We loved it. All gone now, though. What a useless kid. Do you see a white notebook anywhere? If you do, tell me. What is it? Huh, if that's what you heard. Yes, if it were a dream, that wouldn't hurt your heart, so... Maybe this place is more like what you'd call heaven or hell. There must be a simple reason why you've come here. Probably because you've lost love. Cat? You mean the one with the swarmy laugh? I wonder if he's the one I know. Did you believe everything that Cat said? The word of a demon who treats people's sorrows as his feasts? How could you believe something you've never seen or experienced? Maybe you can believe because you have no clue. How strange. Liars are everywhere. The world can hardly contain them all. And gullible people also everywhere. But it's only the gullible who gets hurt. Maybe God's a sadist. Just kidding. I love the smell of books. Alright then. Just a light conversation. I gotta find that book. Found it? Good. Will you show it to me? Yes, it's blank. It's always been blank, ever since then. No, it's okay. I just wanted to check. What? What was the point of that? It's a blank book that I can't read. A newspaper. Wait a minute. I should save. Oh, crap. Age 34 and 32, living in town where break-in and murder. The criminal has been something, but the couple's son was outside when the incident occurred. Claimed that the shock upon returning home, memories. Furthermore, the criminal, a cat, suddenly appeared. What's wrong? You're shaking. No, don't say a word. I know it's something you don't want to know. There. That's my magic good luck charm. Aw, that's why teacher does that. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, so Alan's parents were murdered in a break-in. That's sad. Let me see that. Wow, it's bulky. So many names. Interesting. Apparently my name means bright. My teacher gave it to me. I don't have parents. They must have abandoned me. I don't have many early memories. I asked the director for most of it. But it's fine. The beginning was so unhappy that I was happy every day. His name means recipient of love, I believe. Yet he was very afraid to receive it. He knows love. He was certainly loved. By me, our teacher, the director, his new friend, absolutely. But he didn't realize that it was love, so he thought he never got it. Saying he never knew it is just an excuse. You know, love is all around us. Look, there's love here and love over there. Even talking to you now is a show of my love for you, crybaby. When you realize that, that's when you can have love for yourself. And if you don't notice, then it's no different from a pebble. What is it? A photo? A woman. How long's her hair? Color? Is she young? You sure are kind for answering all of those. That's our teacher. Beautiful, isn't she? She said she always wanted children, and even found a fiancé. She also said she was already thinking up a name. I think it was Chelsea. I don't think it's our Chelsea, though. That would be really weird. Huh. What is this? Looks like we're here. It's the sky. A sky of souls. This is where they're reborn. Both Eden souls and souls that lose their power can be reborn. But I'm too weighed down to fly, so I can't. Some choose to keep going, even when they're nothing but a soul. A fantastic power can be turned into an equally awful power. Don't you think it's better to be reborn than to cling to one thing? You know it's impossible to get a crumpled paper back to being creaseless. It's no good for me. I've lost my soul and my sparkle. To think that he's family, my only connection, well, but I'm shameful of myself. You should grow to be people who can break away. Renouncing facing oneself, renouncing acknowledgement. Renouncing and improving oneself. Renouncing attachment to life. And he renounced taking notice of anything around him. What you're about to see is the fate of a person who ends up that way. It's alright, even if you feel you're unhappy as can be now. There's lots of happiness to be had. You're still children, yes? Not adults yet. You always need to be looking ahead. There's no point in looking behind. It's all up to you. In the end, I hope we can meet again. Good night, crybaby. Hey. Are you okay? You've been spacing out. Well, as long as you're alright, hurry up and open the door. That explained a lot. And yet, I'm still wondering some things. Okay, I gotta do some other stuff. Oh, really? Well, I'll see you next time. You trying to help the people in the world? I know Rabbit told you to, but you're guaranteed a bad end the second you go into theirs. You still gonna keep going? Boy, you're just like him. He ever teach you that one? Hey, it's time. We'll talk later. Always thinking of themselves, yet when they're unhappy, they're quick to blame somebody. People are leagues nastier than demons, I'd say. But hey, then again, he thinks I'm the nastiest. Yeah, that's right. I'm a demon, so's he. A little different, technically. Names really don't matter. We don't need them. Among ourselves, you see. I couldn't care less about your name. That's why I call everyone the same. I mean, you don't give names to every ant or frog, do ya? But having nicknames can be nice. It's always random stuff from books and the like. Makes for some interesting stuff. I think it's lovely how you can just make a world in a snap. Said something odd just now, did I? You don't look like you're having much fun. Don't pay so much attention. Can't let others drag you down. Being trash is the recipe for success here. It's easier to just go mad. Of course, you know anything I say is just a demon's mumblings. Or are you actually gonna take what I said seriously? I don't know. Is that right? Well, it's all about Alice if Alice says so, so it is. Seems you didn't even know that about yourself, though. Why am I saying this? Oh, don't you know? There's nothing so easy as bad-mouthing people. Hey, it's time. We'll talk later. Yo. Huh? You're looking pretty alright now. That was too fast for me to even believe. It's a new record. Most kids fall to pieces the moment they interfere with people's hearts. Right, so you're wondering what's next. Here's some hints. Because of course, I'm a guide to the end. 1. I told you before I stole something from you. It was only one thing. Exhausting to steal a bunch of stuff, you know. But I didn't think that alone would make you such a hollow shell. 2. When you stab that key, the target will become a door. A door linking world and world so they can't come back. It means leaving their soul behind, and I'll be taking it since they don't need it anymore. 3. You said that this was a dream. Since you said so, so it was. A dream that really tormented you. So, if it's a dream, someone must be dreaming. Now whose dream is it? So, who you gonna stab? Or are you gonna turn to foam? Another way? Oh, sure there is. A way to link world and world. I'm talking a pact with a demon. So what'll it be? I'll just sit back and watch. You made up your mind? What do you want to do? Not sure. Oh, really? Well, that's all for now. Say, if we meet again, I'll make good on my promise. Doors wide open. Hey, it's time. Bye now. Count your sins. Judgment, guilty, sentenced to bed, sweet dreams for life. Yo, yo, yo! Told you, didn't I, that I'd show you the goods in the hood? Was kind of a mess. I scrounged up some stuff. Left eyes from a boy hurt by sheep. Hair, a girl who lost the light. Ears, a black cat. Pretty sweet, don't you think? Heap on that praise. Now I'm a guy who keeps his promises. You got the key, yeah? From the White Rabbit? But you stabbing somebody or getting stabbed is boring. For me, anyway. You're not sure how to answer any of my questions. You'd taste lousy, I bet. Ah, that's right. Didn't I tell you that too? We eat souls. If we don't, we go poof. We could eat dogs or frogs, sure, but people taste best. Especially when their souls are broken by despair and agony. Kids don't know much stuff. If you know what to take, it's easy to break them. But man, I didn't think you'd be so hollow when I took it from you. Kids like you are rare in this day and age, you know? Adults are no good, though. They're too hard because of all that dirty knowledge. So we mainly dine by luring kids into this world. But this time is special. That guy never changed, not since he was a little brat. Couldn't be a happier day than this, no sir. What's so funny? You eat pigs and cows and their souls. What's the difference if we eat frog and human souls? There really ain't no difference between us and you. Why do we keep using the same language as you? That never struck you? Question. What do you think happens when people die? When people die and vanish from the world, they give us power. 'Cause souls don't die. There's all kinds of them, and I take things from them. Rabbit can rewrite the signs on the paths people take, in a good or bad way. You guys like to call that the work of demons or angels, depending. The only one difference is our God. He's pretty wrathful. He made it so all creatures need love to live. But people forgot love because they made their own rules. Well, what do you think of that? The world was already over once people came into being. Just taking the road to the end from then on. Well, there you go. That's what I've done. Now I told you a bit ago, the other way to link the world with the world. A pact with a demon. In layman's terms, your soul and mind get mixed. If I can take a soul rather than eat it, I can live much, much longer. Strong intentions are risky. Those make it hard for me to act the way I like. But you're empty. You don't get a chance this good every day. If you give me everything, I'll take all the guys in this world back to your world as thanks. It'll be over before you know it. It doesn't hurt. Vanish here or merge with me to help the others. What'll it be? Pact made. I can't hate you, smart brats. By the way, I think you'll keep enough consciousness to see, so there's that. What I took from you? Alright, I'll tell you before you go. Love. I took love from you, and from the others. Satisfied? Alrighty, I'll remember you. Sure will. So long, Alan. It's always hard to get used to new stuff. As for this key, meh, don't want to meet Rabbit right now. I'll toss it out around here. Now to pick up the pieces, who will I eat first? I bet if I eat him right in front of him, he'll fall to despair easy. Can't eat adults though. I'll play with him, then get some new parts from him. You're so evil! I like you, you're interesting.